So, today I'm going to show you a really cool and really quick experiment, and it's going to show you how light interacts with water and many other objects. You're going to need 4 things. Piece of paper, pen, glass, and some water. You don't need this much, I'm just quite thirsty, it's a hot day. What you need to do is draw something on your piece of paper. I'm drawing an arrow because it's nice and simple. It doesn't have to be an arrow, but it needs to be something asymmetrical. Got your glass ready. Let me get my camera there. You've got your arrow ready, or other drawing, smiley face, picture of a dog, anything that works for you. Stick it behind the glass. See there how it's facing the wrong way? I've got my arrow facing that way, towards the front door. And the glass is facing towards the back garden. That doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense. How could something pointing that way look like it's pointing that way if it's going through water? Well, it's everything to do with how the universe works and what it's made of. The universe is made up mostly, in terms of the things that you see every day and touch every day, of particles. Solid things are made of particles. The air around you, gases, are made of particles, and water is made of particles. And there's one more important thing that's made of particles, and that's light. Everything that you see is made visible by light bouncing off of other objects. They're called photons, and they're very, very, very fast, and they have absolutely no weight. In fact, they're so fast that they're the fastest thing we know about in the universe, and they travel at the same speed everywhere they go, except when they're going through an object like water. When a photon travels through water, it bounces off all of the different water particles, which means it's slowed down. And when a photon is slowed down, it travels at a slightly different direction. So when the light being reflected off of this arrow goes through the water, it looks like it's going the wrong way. If my camera works, which it isn't right now. There we are. So you can do this with pretty much anything. I'm going to draw let's say a face now. An absolutely terrifying monster with a tiny tooth. And when you put it behind the water, the tooth is on the other side. So remember, pretty much everything is made of particles, including light. And when light passes through other objects, the light particles bounce off the particles in other objects, which means that they're slower, which means they travel in a different direction. And that's why things like smiley faces or arrows look like they're the wrong way around when you put them in water.